What's up everyone, Renew here. So I received a couple questions on my Instagram about how to set up a game plan or strategy for competition. Today I'm going to share with you guys the game plan, the strategy that I use when I'm going for the competition or even preparing for a competition, okay? I read this concept on a book. So it's basically called GPS, right? So the GPS, when you open a map, so the map recognizes where you are, and then when you add information like where you want to go, so the map basically shows you the route, the easiest route, the best way to go to that place where you want to be. So I use that for Jiu-Jitsu. So I know where I want to be, and then I start adding more information, like I know where I want to go, and then I need to figure out and add information like on which way I should take to reach my final destination. So basically, I set up like four games, okay? A, B, C, and D. So the game A is my perfect game, like exactly what I want to do after shake hands, after the referee say fight. I'm just gonna do the A game. So I'm gonna try to add as much information as possible into the A game, such as what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull guard. Pull to which guard? Which guard do you want to play? I want to pull to close guard. And why do you want to pull close guard? Why do you want to play close guard? I want to play close guard because I want to go for the armbar from the close guard. I'm gonna sweep to I'm gonna pull to close guard to sweep to mount. So, and then which sweep you want to use? Maybe the scissor sweep, maybe a flower sweep. So you have to add that information. So there's a couple of blank space that we leave sometimes, like, oh, I just want to pull guard, but then you don't even know what kind of guard you want to play. And then once you, okay, I want to play De La Riva, but what for? What kind of sweep you want to use? What kind of submission you want to use? What kind of back take you want to use from De La Riva? So you need to add those informations. And then you understand, like, okay, so I need to do this to get to where I want to be. So that would be the A game, like the perfect game. If everything goes well, and then I'm going, in my case, example, I want to pull guard. I want to pull into the De La Riva guard. And then from the De La Riva guard, I want to use the classic De La Riva guard sweep to go to mount. And then from there, from mount, I'm just gonna go for an armbar or go for work my way to the back. Just add more information. And now we're gonna talk about the what ifs, right? The plan D. The plan D is when something doesn't go the way I planned, right? Example, the guy pull guard first. The guy take you down. So, or we go to double pull. So we're just gonna separate one of the topics. So let's say the guy pull guard first. Okay, so then you have to choose, like, okay, I don't want to be in this guard, I don't want to be in that guard. So when they pull guard, I want to be standing. When they pull guard, I'll try to land on a half guard, I'll try to land on side control, I'll try to go for a knee guard, I'll try to go for headquarters. So you need that information. You need to know what to do in case someone pull guard first. And even add, like, oh, I don't care if they pull guard as long as they don't put me in lasso. I don't care if they pull guard as long as they don't put me in De La Riva. So I try to avoid those two guards that you really refuse to get caught in. And then, like, live your life from there, you know, and then from there you start to work. But basically, when they pull guard, there will be no surprise because you're like, okay, so if they pull guard, this is where I want to be, on headquarters. Just add information, okay? Just don't leave blank space. Don't try to reduce the chances of being surprised in the fight, you know. Plan C, oh, you got taken down, okay, but you are on the bottom, which was your plan A in the first place, right? So plan A, I want to pull guard. Plan B, if they pull guard first, I want to be standing and work on my Toriandos. Plan C, I got taken down. So if I got taken down, I'm on the bottom. So I need to work my way back to plan A. Oh, but I'm losing by 2-0. That's fine. Let's assume that you're fighting for a 5-minute match. So then I just need to come down. The fight just started. Let's suppose the fight just started and you got taken down. Then you have to figure out, okay, so am I on bottom side control? Am I on bottom mount? Am I on bottom half guard? Or am I on bottom close guard? You need to know where you are first, and then you need to understand what you have to do next or to get to where you want to go, okay? So that would be my plan C. Usually people, they just freak out, you know, like, oh, I got taken down, it's 2-0, I'm just gonna throw away the strategy and I'm gonna do random stuff. Don't. You're fine, it's just 2-0. try to get back to the guard, because you wanted to be on the bottom anyway. So now you're on the bottom. Unfortunately, you're losing by 2-0, but that's fine. Just try to control your thoughts and work your way back to the guard that you wanted to play in the first place in the game A. Anyways, plan D. The plan D would be like a double pull situation. So plan A, I pull guard. Plan B, they pull guard. Plan C, I got taken down. And plan D is a double pull, right? The double pull situation, it's very interesting because, and you have to be like, as you call in Brazil, like cold blood, you know, like, because you have to deal with the referee, because if 20 seconds you don't go on top, your opponent don't go on top, both of you stand up, then both of you get penalized. But guess what? The score is 2-0-0. So if the second situation happens, like if you double pull for the second time, you still can afford to get penalized one more time. You know, right? Because your goal was to be on the bottom anyways, right? So then, let's say the referee decides to penalize you guys one more time, stand up, 0-0, still, no, you're not losing. So then, if a double pull situation happens for the third time, now is the time where things start becoming a little more complicated. So you have to make a decision. Go to plan B, which is like you on top and in your opponent's guard, but understanding what you wrote on the plan B, just work accordingly. Or wait and wait to see if the guy will come on top. But if he comes, they get 1 advantage or 2 points, depending on the what kind of rule set you guys are competing under. And then just deal with that situation. Or wait and get penalized for the third time, where both of you get 2 points, right? But that's the third penalty. And then go for the fourth situation where you can pull, both of you double pull again. But now, guess what? If you guys get penalized, done. After 20 seconds, both of you get penalized, get disqualified from the match. So that one's a tough game to play, but you can bluff, you know, you can use the rules on your side. But at least the whole idea was to don't get surprised. You know, like there are situations where we get surprised, such as like, oh, my technique didn't work, or the guy defend, the guy dodge, or whatever, he counter you. That's fine. That happens. You know, it's part of the game. But in the beginning of the fight, if you can minimize that surprise effect, like, oh, I want to, because some people, they're going to go to the competition with one game. Oh, I want to pull guard, and then the guy pull guard first. They don't know what to do. They never trained the scenario. They never prepare for themselves mentally for that scenario. So now you have to be like, oh, okay, so at least, well, let's let them play whatever guard they want to play, and then from there you want to try to pass. Come on, you just gave the guy the best grip ever, or the best guard, the best locks, or whatever. So now you don't know what to do because you never planned that situation in your life, in practice. So that's why I think it's very important to set up your strategies, your game plans, and the what ifs, not in case, oh, what if the guy pull first? Or what if they take me down? What if you go for double pull? So I think it's very important to have that, to write that down. When I did in 2019, it was like one of my most successful years, where I competed 7 times and I won 5 out of 7 times, out of 7 competitions. And all I did was to play this in my mind. So I had like A game, B game. I knew if the guy pull first, I knew where I want to be. I know if we double pull, it's like, man, I'm gonna be here and see if he comes on top, because I want to play the A game. And then if you take me down, I'm on the bottom anyways. So chill. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you guys understand. Any questions, please leave in the comments. I'm going to answer to everyone. If I see that there are a lot of people that still don't get it, maybe I didn't explain well, I'll come back here, do another video, maybe a bit more, add a bit more information, you know. But yeah, the idea was just to share with you guys what I think, what I do. I hope you guys like. Please keep supporting the channel. You're really helping me a lot. Thank you very much. Ossss.